to make sure that I am good. Nope, we're gonna move this back over here. We're good. What's up, y'all? I am getting ready and checking in with y'all because I know it's been a minute, but I'm doing some makeup and I have some new products. So I wanted to just jump in and do some makeup with y'all. I'm a little bit ashy right now. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all, I am like me right now. So if that is too much for you, I am so sorry, but I'm just me right now, and this makeup is therapy. So it's just time to get real. But I'm a little bit ashy right now because I just washed my face. So I'm about to moisturize and just doing what I usually put on my face during the day. And I used a scrub this morning to wash my face. So that's why it's like more ashier than usual. But I'm going to put on my hyaluronic serum first, which this helps with my darker spots on my darker spots on my cheeks. And I've been using this stuff for like over a year, and it is really like bomb. So, but what's up, y'all? I'm on live on YouTube and also Instagram. So I'm going to be doing like a Q&A on Instagram. I wish I could on YouTube, but they don't have it set up like that. But my folks on YouTube, if you have questions, just drop them in the chat because this is just, us just being real and checking in on each other and just doing some makeup. Like, can we just have us some girl time right now? What's up, y'all? Like, how y'all been? What y'all been up to? I know I've been working a lot, like a lot. Like, this is actually my first weekend off. No, take that back. This is my first day off in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. It's been crazy. The students are moving back. Well, they have moved back. So, yeah, higher ed. So, check in on your higher ed folks, y'all. But I'm just taking some time for me today. It's my little baby's birthday, my little pupper. She turned 2 today. So, I'm just like all happy and just, like all bubbly for her because I want to enjoy her day and help her celebrate. We went and got her a little pupper bath and one of her favorite, her new favorite uh, pet store. And she got in there. I was bathing her and everything, and she jumped out the tub. Like, girl, it was water all over the floor, but the lady was so nice about it. She was like, no, it's okay. And I'm just like, it's my dog. She's a baby. I'm sorry. But nonetheless, she's been having a pretty good birthday. Like, I didn't even expect to go and do that, but we just, we woke up and then I was really about to go out and get some donuts from this local donut shop. I don't need the donuts. Don't judge me, y'all. I even tried to go and they didn't even have the ones that I wanted. So your girl didn't get the donuts. Okay. But yeah, after I discovered that I wasn't getting the donuts, I was like, well, it's early. Let me go up to her little favorite pet store and see was anybody booked to use a little self-serve like little pet wash because you just basically pay $10 and you can make an appointment and you can go wash your dog. And we got there and nobody was in line. Well, nobody was there for an appointment. And I told the lady, I was like, I know, like, I didn't make an appointment, but I wanted to just see if I could do a walk-in. And she was like, yeah, actually, I didn't have anybody right now until 11, so you were good. So we got a chance to get in and out. And yeah, it actually didn't take that long. So little Autumn got her a bath, which she has been needing one. So on her birthday. And she's good and chilling right now. She's not even in here with me. Autumn. Yeah, no, she's in the other room. But y'all, what's up? How y'all been? Tell me what y'all been up to. I'm about to so I've already moisturized and now I'm about to move on to um doing this little method to help just kind of soak up more oils in my face because I'm a part of the early girl, the oily face band team or whatever. Like I can literally go all day and wear a matte foundation and still be oily. Like that's me. So, but I'm about to do this method that I actually discovered here on YouTube, and I'm just going to take some of my translucent setting powder and working that all over my face. And I haven't even like, which actually, let me do that. Let me do that. I'm going to prime first, and then I'm going to put the powder on because that really just helps give me like two barriers. But yeah, so and for my primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I love this stuff. Like, I'm using it a lot more because I'm back in the office, whereas when I was in quarantine, y'all know, yeah, it was rough. I wasn't putting no makeup. So now I find myself using this a lot more because I'm wearing makeup more when I go to work. Um, so yeah. But I've been finding some really nice products lately. And I know I did a like not too long ago, I did a BOM, which stands for Black Owned Makeup Brands. I did a live on YouTube showing some of those brands that I've been finding that are Black owned makeup products. And I've pretty much basically been using some of those and finding others. It's been crazy, y'all. I know, like, I've more than anything, I would tell you in quarantine what I was doing. So I was buying books, makeup, doing some kind of Netflix, but mainly about the stuff that I've been buying. I was buying books, makeup, and vegan food. Like that was what you could probably have saw me doing more of during quarantine more than anything. It was crazy. Like I wasn't doing like even a lot of online shopping. Like I did a little bit back in April, but I slowed down um towards like May, the summer months. But in April, yeah, I was all on Amazon, and hence that's how I got all of this YouTube setup stuff, which actually was cheap because I went on Amazon. So y'all don't come for me. I wasn't just out here splurging. I wasn't, I promise. But now I'm adding my translucent on top of that primer. Like I said, this would just help serve as an extra protective barrier to allow my makeup to last a lot longer. And the powder that I'm using has been the one that I've used for the longest, pretty much all year, and it's by Makeup Revolution. This is one of their bacon powders. And I know it's a bacon powder, but y'all, I've been just seeing how useful this is as a all over setting powder. Because not only is it just like a translucent, but it's actually really good to set all over the face. I haven't used it to bake, like because I usually actually don't even bake. I just put on my concealer and go. So yeah, but that is what I usually have been doing. If y'all have been wondering how I've been just what have I been doing to help my makeup to last longer, it's basically been that. So try it out if you haven't. If you are someone that has oily skin and you know that you're out and about most of the day and you want your makeup to last all day, try that out. But I'm moisturizing these lips too because they were a little crusty. But yeah, that's been one of the biggest things that I've had to do lately too, is just moisturize my lips because I don't know, like what has been, I don't know if it's time for me to like scrub or what, but my lips have been getting so dry. Like, I don't even know. Every time I do something, I have to make sure that I have like a lip balm close by because my lips have just been, yeah. But this is going to be a quick get ready with me, y'all. I don't intend to be on here long because, like I said, I'm actually getting ready. So, to do what? I don't know. What am I about to do? Child, I really just want to sit in the house and be away from people. Like I just told y'all, I've been working for the past 2 weeks and this is my first day off. Like, come on. All right. So, like I said, I've been finding some really bum like makeup brands that are black owned. And I know some of these have actually been out for a minute. Y'all, if you know me and some of the products that I've been showing on here, like they are pretty well known products, but sometimes I just get late to trying them. So, but I found them to be really nice. And even if I don't get to trying stuff later on, that's it's my business. Okay. But I'm going to use for foundation today the Juvia Place I Am Magic. This is their Velveteen Matte Foundation, and it comes in this little tube. And I know this has been out. I feel like it's been out for over a year now, and I really like it. At first, I didn't know if I was really going to like the formula because it's a velvety matte. And I was like, is that like a mousse? Because I don't usually try to like go towards mousse foundations, like foundations that have like a mousse kind of texture, because once again, not a lot of things work for me because of my oily skin. And so I try not to use products that are basically going to work against me. So I really didn't know what this product was going to do for me, but it's actually been really dope. Um, this week, actually, since it was technically the first week of classes here, I wore a different foundation every single day, just to test out some of the things that I've been buying while I've been in quarantine. Um, and I actually saw the day that I wore this foundation. Um, it was pretty, it was pretty dope. I'm not gonna even stunt. Like, it was pretty dope. I really enjoyed how long it lasts. I saw a difference from how my face looked from when I first put it on during the morning time, like, which is for me my typical day starts like 8 a.m. But I usually put my foundation on around 7 or so. Um, so yeah, by the end of the workday, when I got home, it was like a little after 4:30 or whatever Eastern time. My foundation was still intact. The oils weren't running rampant. Like, I actually got a good wear out of that foundation, and I paired it with the matching concealer. I believe this is also the I Am Magic concealer. Comes in a tube like this. The shade that I'm in is 9. I don't think they have like a name, but um, they're I think they're numbered. So I'm in the shade 9, and this is about a couple shades lighter than me to help me get that highlighter effect underneath my eyes. And so they are really nice together. But like I said, the lasting power of this foundation was pretty dope. Um, Another thing that I thought was going to be an issue for me was the price, because I normally have been trying and staying with drugstore foundations to like go to. Um, but this foundation is actually retailing for $20, which I was like, that's actually not bad compared to some other like high end foundations. I could work with $20, but it better be good. And this week I saw just that. It's pretty deep. It is pretty good. So y'all try it if you haven't. I know it took me forever. Um, so try it if you have not. But I'm just getting these brows together, girl. Um, and I know that I'm not using my typical product. If you are like a long time subby, you know that I typically use the Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil. But I also have this baby, which is by e.l.f. It's their Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It's like has a little retractable. It's a little retractable pencil. And I just been making sure that I use this, since it's also something that I've been, having in my stash, and I want to make sure I get my money's worth. So yeah, I've been having to use that, which I've also been seeing that it's a pretty good product. I at first really didn't like the color payoff because I didn't think it was as dark as I needed it to be. But it's actually darker than I think my favorite product. Um, but it really gives me a really nice look. It almost makes my eyebrows look microbladed, which they are not. But I just like the overall finish. So I'm cleaning up around my brows with the LA Girl HD Pro Concealer, and the color that I use is in chestnut. And this shade is most closest to my skin tone, so that's why I normally stick to this. Um, but yeah, so in terms of why I continue to, of course, just hit home to this black owned product thing. I really just been enjoying the movement. And I don't want it to just be a trend. I want it to continue to like last. So yeah, like I've just obviously been seeing, as everybody has like different businesses market their products on social media and stuff. And I'm just like, want to try that because now that I know that there are products out there made by folks that look like me that could possibly work a lot better for me and my skin tone. Hint, hint, I'm a makeup girl, so I love to find a foundation or something that matches me better. And I always love a company that actually has stuff for me versus, me having to go through the works just to find a darn shade to match me. So, yeah. So that's why I've really just been, of course, like everybody, still trying out what's out there, making sure that I support businesses and whatnot. And I'm going to clean up my other brow. I've been noticing sometimes it's just a hit or miss with doing your brows. Take it from me, even somebody that has been doing makeup for years now. And I feel like I've gotten this brow thing down. But even with that, experience that I have, I still find that some days you just still may have a hit or miss experience with doing your brows because, for whatever reason, it just doesn't always work out like you want it to. I think my brows look pretty decent today. I mean, they're not bad, but I think they could be better. I also haven't had my eyebrows done in the longest time. And actually, speaking of that, I do my own now. I technically try to uh, do that because, for one, I know most places that we can go and get our eyebrows done are what at the nail shop. And so, with me going to get my brows done at the nail shop is almost a slim to none chance because I technically don't get my nails done anymore at the nail shop because for one, it's expensive and your girl is having to pay for her own. So yeah, like I know that's like a whole bill if I'm getting my nails done like every 2 weeks. Sis, like because when I get my nails done, I want to basically get the whole nine. I want my nails and my feet done, and that's just entirely the cost is too much. So what I usually have been enjoying is the SNS dipping powder. Um, but yeah, like that stuff costs you almost $50, I believe. And I found, and I've been talking to my aunt about this a lot too. Like I've been finding, like when you go and get that stuff, they technically don't, care for your nail in the way that it should be. And I'm not dogging nails shops, and I'm just saying I noticed with that process, like I'm calling it out what it is. They don't technically take care of your actual nail. They just put that stuff on top, and you pay for that. And it's like they don't clean your nail, shape it, nothing. They just slap that stuff on top, and I just think that that's not okay. Especially somebody who has, my nails grow naturally on their own. And so I know they're healthy. And, if I'm doing that to my nails more often than I should be, and they aren't being, actual nail is not being taken care of, that's a problem. So I'm not going to pay for a problem for myself in the end. That's how I see it. So, an alternative, sis, I know, because y'all might be like, well, what do you do? Well, I just do my own nails at home. I know some people may not, you know, have that or whatever. They may not have the time, which I get it. I also, feel like I don't always have the time to do my nails, but I try to make time, especially knowing that I don't go and get my nails done and I want them to look nice. But if I'm not like doing nail polish, I also like the Kiss. I think they're the the Kiss gel press on nails. Those are bomb. Like, and press ons are actually becoming like more of a thing now. Like people are jumping on the bandwagon of going out and um, wearing press ons. So I'm taking a little dab of that, and that's about as much as I need because that's even a lot. What I've noticed with this foundation, a little goes a long way. Let me find a brush that hmm, may just have to use one that I already used, which is fine. Um, but yeah, the gel press on nails by Kiss are pretty good. So here is the Juvia's Place Velvety Matte Foundation. And comes off. It looks, it's a very thick product. That's what I will say about it. Um, but it's still pretty good. And it does already, like pretty much as I'm blending it in, you can tell it's already like pretty much matte down, even as I'm blending it into my skin. So I don't have to it doesn't have to dry. It already is like matte when I put it onto my face. Even though it's like not dried down onto my face to the point where I can't blend it out anymore. Um, it takes it a little minute to actually dry down and stick, but it's a pretty nice finish. I like it. And yeah, this was enough. So I don't need to go back and put any more on. I'm gonna hit this forehead. And yeah, I do got a five head, as they say. But actually, one thing about that I've noticed as I've gotten older, I've grown into my forehead. I don't know. I feel like it's gotten like much smaller than it was when I was younger, which, I'm not complaining. I think that's dope. But I don't know. To some people, I may still have a big head, which that's fine. That's okay. It's my forehead. So, sis, it's cool. Yeah. What y'all think? Do you like it? Do you like? Do you like? I like. And I have a little bit left on my hands. I'm going to, of course, use that around my cheek areas because that's where I have the most things that need to be covered up, like those dark marks and stuff. Which, what I want to say in terms of my skin, what's up? What's been up with that? I know I did post a skincare video on my channel on YouTube for those of you that's on Instagram. Um, uh, Basically showcasing my um, like current skincare routine, and yeah, that's pretty much been working for me. I will say about a week ago, it was rough. Sis, it was rough. I don't know what happened, but my face had just broken all the way out. And it was like that the entire, almost the entire week when it happened. Like I said, this is about 2 weeks ago. Um, and I was frustrated because I was like, what the heck am I doing? I knew I was eating horrible during that time. I was basically stress eating, y'all, and still kind of doing that. But I've slowed down because, I'm trying to be good with this vegan life, right? And y'all on YouTube, I'm honest. I know I've been talking about this vegan thing, but I'm honest. Like, if I've been struggling, I'm not going to stunt. I'm going to let y'all know where I'm at with that. I've been struggling, y'all. All right. So that's the foundation. But I got my face together. Like, I still have some breakouts here and there. Like, there's one, not even trying to point out my flaws. There's one, but it was way better. It looks way better than it did a couple weeks ago. I'm telling y'all, it was horrible. So now I'm just placing the same foundation by the Velvety Matte line, their concealer. And I'm just highlighting. These are the areas that I normally highlight because they just really basically are pretty much the only places that I need to. And I usually always blend this out with the pointed end of a beauty blender because I just feel like it can fit more comfortably in between my nose and um, inner tear duct area of my eye. And I normally don't find myself like highlighting on the side of my nose, but that area is going to get hit regardless because of, where I place my concealer, which actually is not an issue for me. I just noticed that that's actually an area that I usually cover with my under eye concealer that I never really paid attention to before. And y'all, I gotta hit this area because I was finding myself like that area looking more darker. I don't have a mustache, but it just looked more darker. And at one point when I wasn't like putting concealer over that part and I would just put foundation there, it would look darker than other areas, and I would just be like, no. So I noticed other people do the same thing. I now have a reason why I do that. I don't know why other people do that, but I know why I do. And just to make sure that the outer edges of my concealer and my foundation are seamless, I'm just going back with the bottom of my beauty blender just to blend around the edges so that my foundation and concealer are blended together. But I really, so far, like this foundation. Like I said, I noticed that it was pretty dope. Um, so I would continue to keep this a part of my stash, or, if I find that I don't continue to use it, I would recommend it to other folks. I'm setting my eye with just some translucent, and I'm actually using the Laura Mercier just loose setting powder. This is just in translucent. I really want to get my hands on the medium deep shade that they have in the powder. I found that my local Ulta does not carry it, or even the Sephora doesn't carry it here in my town, which sucks. Sucks so bad. Um, but yeah, online, I know I can order it from online. I actually looked that up this week, but I'm lazy. I will tell you, I am a person when it comes to makeup. I like being able to go to the store and get it right then. I don't like to have to wait when it's like ship and stuff like that. Like, mm-mm. All right, y'all. So the next doll is actually one that I've been wanting to try for a while, and I think she came out with these this summer. But recently, I went and picked up one of the cream bronzers by the Cheeks Out Fenty Beauty bronzer line. So this is the packaging. Really looks really pretty. So yes, this is the Freestyle Cream Bronzer. The Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. Let me say it right. And the shade that I have is in chocolate. And I thought this was going to be too dark, but I noticed that, of course, like Fenty makes sure that they have a spectrum, for us chocolate girls to reach us all. Um, and this shade was one of the darker shades. This is not the darkest, but it's like the second to darkest. And I think that this is really fitting for my face. Like this gives me a really nice contour look. So really have been loving it. So I'm just dipping into the pan with my little ankle brush here and popping that onto my cheekbones. Look at that. Bomb. And because this is, full coverage pretty much, I don't have to like put so much on. So now I just usually go in and start to just blend it in, and I press upward also. I'm doing the very same thing. So this is pretty much my go-to makeup look that I have been doing lately. And I just wanted to do this using some of the newer products that I found here. So come on, bronzer. And of course, I'm going to set this, but before I do set it with my powder bronzer, because I am going to still put on a powder bronzer, I do like to set my entire like face with my translucent powder just to make sure that all of my areas are basically set. It's just a checks and balances with makeup. Once you use a wet, you have to use a dry. Come on, science terms. Yes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my little brush here and using the same translucent powder that I used earlier by Makeup Revolution. I'm taking this big fluffy brush and I'm just going to pack this all over because I'm pretty much done with the face. There's nothing else that I needed to do. And it's just going to lock it in. So y'all, this method has pretty much been allowing my makeup to last a long time. I'm telling you. And I have really been loving it. I've also been seeing a difference in my pores. Like, of course, like I said earlier, when I was moisturizing, I use that hyaluronic acid. And I not only just rub it on my face, but I press it into my face, like specifically on my cheek areas, because it is working with those darker spots. So I've been noticing a difference on like my cheek areas that my pores don't appear to be as wide as they do. That's my only downfall and I know it's even something that makeup can't cover up because you can see it and I just feel like, ugh, but we're doing better and I love it. All right. So now I could use the Fenty Beauty bronzer, powder bronzer that I've had for a while now. Like, yeah, she's uses for the longest. But if you are a person that you've never tried either of these products, Fenty first came out with the powder bronzer a while ago. This one is called their Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. And the shade that I have is in Mocha Mami. And it looks like this. It's like a brick red undertone brown. It looks really, really pretty. Gives me like a really warmth look to my cheeks. But I'm actually going to go in using another black-owned product that I've been finding here lately. And I love this stuff because it has like a 3-in-1. Y'all, look at these colors. So basically it comes with a like contour or bronzer shade. Then it has like a blush, which I feel chocolate girls orange blushes just really complement our skin. So love that. And then it has a really pretty gold highlight. So I think that this is just everything in one. It has honestly been my favorite bronzing product that I've been using. So I'm taking my fluffy angle brush to use this, picking up the bronzer shade, and I'm going to pop this right over where I placed that cream bronzer earlier. And this is just going to help bring some warmth back to my face. Yeah. And I don't have to use so much bronzer because I feel like when I use cream and powder, like they're good to the point where I don't have to pack it on because then it'll look muddy and you don't need on too much makeup. Like I at least probably dip in the pan twice and then move on because it's pointless. So just keep putting on. So come on, bronzer. And also with this, I make sure that I blend it in using the same method as I did with the cream. Blend it upward. And then something I haven't been doing every single day, but I also like to go around other areas on my face, like near my hairline. I could do my jawline, but I normally don't. I just really hit my hairline. Y'all know, like I said, I'm a part of the 5-Head Club, so you'll actually see it. But with doing bronzer, it does help you to get like more of a tan look, bring some warmth back to your face so your face isn't just boring with your foundation. I really like it. It's not always necessary to put it all around your forehead and stuff. I normally like to hit those cheekbones because it gives you like a really nice like bronze look on that area. But like I said, you don't always have to do the entire perimeter. Now going in with this orange blush, y'all. So I'm taking like a really fluffy brush. And I think this actually is a blush brush. Let me see. It is, but it's huge. I don't think I will even try to use this for anything else because I think I tried one time to use it as like an all over face powder brush, and it was just too much because it's so big and fluffy, and it was a little messy. So I'm just applying a little bit of this blush, and I like to start near my hairline and blend it in. So I don't like to put mine like right directly on here because I figure like they say put it on your like what are the apples of your cheeks. You smile and you put blush. But I feel like when you smile and you do that and then you stop smiling, the blush is then all the way down here. And that's like not cute. So I just keep it simple and put it right above where I place that bronzer. And we're not gonna put on too much blush. And this is a simple look, I know, but simple is a must for a girl like me. I'm usually on the go, taking that highlight shade, using this highlight little fluffy highlight brush by e.l.f. Yeah, I'm usually on the go, so less is more. Is that the saying? Less is more. So a simple look like this is usually my go-to. So I'm popping that highlight just right on top of where I applied that blush. And I love a good gold highlight on brown skin. Also, I just think gold highlights, they just look better on us for whatever reason. Like, don't get me wrong, you can use like rose golds and what else they have. Like, they have really bright golds. Like, I have this highlight palette, I'll show y'all real quick. And it has like different colors. So it has like this gold, has like this really bright gold, has like this white. That's rose gold. I don't think the color is really coming off on the. Oh, it is. Okay, you can see. So that's rose gold. And these are two other golds, but they're like different shades. But a color like this on us, on dark skin, I just feel like that's just too much. You look like you have powder on your skin. No. So I just like to stick with more neutral tones. So like those golds. Rose gold isn't bad itself either, I would say. Just depends on like maybe the blush that you use, because maybe using like a rosy colored blush would make that rose gold blend in a little bit more. So but that's my face. Now I could go in and set everything right now, but I'm actually gonna move on to doing a little bit of eyeshadow using another product that I've been finding that I love, and this is the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place. Juvia, they have just been wowing me, and like I said, I'm not one that I know that there's products that trend, are trending and stuff, but I like to try products when I'm ready to, like not when everybody else is trying them for whatever reason. Like either I'm already into something and I don't care to really try anything else at the moment, or I'm just, not into trying it at that moment. So, yeah, I know that this palette has been out for a minute, but now that I have gotten it and nobody is talking about it, I feel like I can enjoy it more. I know I'm one of those people. Like, just like what I like when I like it. I'm sorry. But I wanted to share that that's one of the other Black owned brands or products that I've been just loving lately in terms of makeup. And I'm just wiping off my eyeshadow brushes because I use them. And I think I'm only going to use I may only need to use 2 brushes for my eyeshadow because I'm not going to put on a lot. This is going to be a real basic look y'all go get. And that's it. Okay, so I'm picking up, and I'm not even going to try to say these names because I don't like butchering names. I do not. So I'm going to pick up this first like neutral brown shade right here. And I'm popping that into my crease area, just using this fluffy brush. And this gives me a really nice warmth to my crease area to help the rest of the shades blend in. And then, oh, I love this color. So in the pan, as you can see, it comes off like a really deep chocolate brown, but and it has like almost a reddish undertone to it. But when I actually blend it in, let me show y'all. So when I start to blend it in, it actually comes off like much darker than what it appears to be in the pan. So I'm just putting this on the outer V of my eye. And it's much darker than when it looks, which I'm not complaining. I actually like how it comes off, but it doesn't look that way in the pan. So I feel like if I wanted to just do a really nice smoky neutral look, I can use this color instead of using this deeper brown because I was just like, okay, maybe this could be like a crease, like blending type of color, and then this could be my definer shade, something that gives me like depth in my eye. But I don't even have to use this darker shade because this one already gives me that, which is a plus. So I'm telling y'all, Juvia's Place, they have some really great eyeshadow palettes. Um, and I have always known that even when I wasn't like out purchasing any of her products. Because I had seen a lot of reviews here on YouTube of like some of the other palettes that people were using and trying, and I would just be like, wow, those colors are really pigmented. And obviously you're gonna get that with the high quality product like this. Like they're more of a high ender, a high end brand. Their products cost a little bit more, so you know you're gonna get a better payoff. But her products actually aren't bad. Like this palette, I also want to say was like $18. The foundation, like I said earlier, was 20. So her products aren't like super expensive, but they still are what I would consider a high end brand because they also aren't drugstore prices. So yeah. Um and then I did that. Let me see. And I also like that there is a black in this palette. So if I ever wanted to do like a smoky look, there's a black, and it's a matte black. So yes. So since I'm keeping it neutral, I would do some color, but I'm not. I'm gonna do this. I think it's Kana shade. I'm just gonna use this. It's like a beigey neutral nude shade. I'm gonna use this right on that lid. I love using like a color like this when I'm doing a natural look. It just gives like almost like just a sexy look to the eyes because it's really pretty and it's neutral. So I'm just packing this onto my lid area. And all of these shades are matte, no shimmer, no glitter. We're just keeping it matte today. One of my all-time favorite like eyeshadow looks. Boom. So there's that. Um, and everything is pretty much blending in. I've also just kind of upgraded how I do my eyeshadow. I once before had to do so many steps, but you know, with practice comes perfection. So I don't have to do all these extra steps like I used to have to do. Telling you, this quarantine has been helping us all in many different ways, and I've been finding other ways to do makeup. So now I'm gonna do a wing liner. I'm gonna pull up my mirror. Sorry, y'all, if it's in the way. I know YouTube folks, y'all see my mirror, but my Instagram people, you don't. But when it comes to eyeliner, y'all, I need to have it in my face because I can't do eyeliner at a distance. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So, yeah, promise it's not going to take me that long. And I'm going to do a simple wing. simple, simple. I actually didn't even do a wing. I just outlined my eye, which I think is pretty too. So we're gonna go with that today. I'll say that's one thing with eyeliner too. Still to this day, I just go with what my hands feel like doing because if you know anything about doing liner, it's nothing to play with. Like you can mess it up. And once you actually mess up your liner, your makeup is done because you can't technically fix it all the way. Like I know obviously people have found hacks of how to like straighten up like eyeliner. I'm just not one of those people. I'm sorry. Just being honest. I mean, that's what we get Q-tips for, because Q-tips are your best friend when it comes to like any black eyeliner or like mascara. Yeah, Q-tips are like your best friend because they help to straighten up where you need to clean up. But yeah, that's my liner. And girl, today I'm gonna wear some lashes because it's Autumn's birthday. My little pupper, for those of y'all that just hopped in, it's my pupper's birthday. She turned 2 today. So, it's right that her mom gets dressed up, right? I mean, there's only so much she can do. So I'm just using this as an opportunity to get cute too, right? Yeah. Um, so for mascara, I'm just going to pop on a couple coats because, like I said, I'm going to do lashes. And I usually like to also put on mascara on my natural lashes so that my lash and the false lash can blend. Um, so I'm just, for mascara, I'm actually using the Unlimited mascara by L'Oreal. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't even know if I like this mascara. This is one of the products that I bought in quarantine. I bought too much products, I'm telling y'all. And I mean, I've seen this for a while, but it's I don't know if I really like it. I was like really pushing to try it out, and now I'm like, it's okay. I mean, I really also, just being honest, like the packaging. I thought it was so cute. And I feel like this, like the wand was made like this to like help you apply it. Yeah, I guess that's what it's made for. Okay, I see how you work, how you use it now. But I mean, other than that, I mean, that's the only cool thing about this because I really don't see like I'm not wowed. I mean, L'Oreal mascaras are usually like good, but I don't know. I'm still in the limbo with that one. All right, so for my lashes today, I'm going to be using these faux mink lashes by Ardell, and they are huge. Let me tell you, they are huge, so huge that I actually had to cut the lash, so which is actually enough for me. So literally, I cut it. So this is where is it? So this side is actually the tail, and where my finger is touching is the inner part. So actually, what I do is just apply this halfway, not even on my entire lash, obviously, because it's not a full strip. Um, so I'm gonna put a little bit of lash glue. I'm also not somebody that usually wears like lashes really often. I actually just jumped on the bandwagon like this past November. Um, I've always been like rebellious about wearing weave in my hair or like false lashes. Always been somebody because I'm a natural girl. I have natural hair, natural curls, whatever. And then for my makeup, I usually just like to pop on mascara because my lashes are naturally long. But you guys, you live and you learn. And so I've been just trying some new stuff. That's all. So I put a little bit of glue on my little band. And I'm going to apply this with my finger. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. And there we go. I'm surprised I'm even doing this on camera, y'all, because usually it takes me forever to put on lashes. I'm telling you, I'm still new to doing this. So, like, I get frustrated with this process. But of course, just like with everything else that I've learned to do with makeup, it takes time. But I really do like the lashes. Don't get me wrong, they're just too long and they were difficult for me at first when I first bought this. Like, as you can see, like, this came with 5 pairs, but I messed over them because this was like one of the first uh this was like I think the first ones that I tried when I wanted to like start wearing lashes. And I didn't know what I was buying. I was just like, oh, these look cute. And then it turned out they were too long for my eyes and I had to cut them, which eventually I learned that I had to do that. I didn't know that initially until I figured like, well, I saw all the YouTubers do this, which actually when I look at it, the tail does like look really pretty fan out versus just like the entire strip because it just looks less pretty. So this I feel like looks more natural, which it does to me. So yeah, putting this might need to pick up my tweezers for this side because this is my left eye, and y'all know we have that favorite eye. My right eye is like the eye that I feel like I can do better on. Okay. Mm, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Woo, sis, we did it. We did it. Okay. Let me make sure she's on because, if she's not, she's going to let you know. Tell you, it's nothing like being somewhere and your lashes aren't all on like right and correct. And the band or something like popping up and you just, yeah, you can't do nothing but just let it be. It's horrible. I'm talking like I actually had that experience which I have not. I actually have not worn lashes long enough to be able to go through the struggle. I'm gonna reapply this just to, yeah, I had to put it down a little bit more. Okay, she's on. We're good now. And I'm just pressing my natural lash into the strip so that they can blend. There we go. Yeah, I like these, even though they are big. They are. I'm telling you, if I kept the entire strip, you see how big those are? Like, I would just look like I had hands on my eyes. I would. I'm not stunting. I promise. Okay, so y'all, we got the lashes. When you get something like lashes, I don't know, it gives you like a different personality. Oh my God, let me not say that. Let's not go there. But no, I am feeling some type of way now that I got these on. I think I'm feeling myself, y'all. All right, I'm looking for my lipstick bag. Okay, it's right here. Do y'all like this backdrop? This is like my little new setup. Okay, moving my mirror. All right, y'all. So, on top of like face products, I've also found some really nice lipstick products. Now, these I have not found as many black on, but I do have some, and I just wanted to talk about them. I've already talked about these, like Mademoiselle. These are like, what are they called? Okay, I gotta. These are the Mademoiselle plush matte lipsticks, cream lipsticks by Fenty, and they come in these little things. You think they're like lip balms or something because they're so skinny. Um, the ones that I have is PMS. I think this is PMS. It's like a dark chocolate, really pretty, probably really good to wear in the fall. And then I have Shoddy. Shoddy is like, let me see, it's like a reddish brown neutral. It's really pretty. Um, but I really only try to wear it with a lip liner because I don't know, I just think it looks better. But y'all, I've been trying to get my hands on this color. This is another Fenty Beauty. So, black owned. Um, but, technically, I know Fenty is not completely black owned. I know. Um, I guess it's just the name, which sucks. But Riri, she is making it happen over there. So I still give her credit. But Fenty, yeah. So this is one of their stunner lip paints, and this is the color Unveil, which is a really pretty neutral brown on me. So it looks like that, and it's really pretty. I'm gonna swatch it. Really, really pretty. I love it. It's like basically nude on me. I'm not gonna wear any of these today, but just wanted to shout those out since we're talking about black owned makeup brands. But I wanted to shout these babies out, which these are drugstore products, not black owned, unfortunately. Oh, there's Autumn. I guess she just woke up from a little nap. But these are the Maybelline. Um, these are their newer Super Stay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks that are infused with coffee, which I think is interesting that lipsticks that exist have like coffee, I guess, particles. It's kind of crazy. But I guess it's really cute and the idea is really working because, they exist. But yeah, I wanted to try them out. I have two shades. I have this one, which is called Cocoa Connoisseur. It's like a pretty um, neutral brown that has like an orange kind of undertone. And then this one is Mocha Inventor. They're really pretty and they are matte. So the one that I'm going to be putting on today, put my little bag down, is this one. I'm gonna pop this on because I think it's so pretty. And y'all, I thought this was gonna be like too dark, but it's like the perfect shade. So I'm going to line my lips with it first. Okay. Because I like to have like a clean application. And if I wanted to, I could pop like a brighter nude color in the middle and make like an ombre lip, which would be really cute, but I'm going to do this one today all the way because I really like the color. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Yeah, yeah. All right. And that is Mocha Inventor. So, what I've noticed with, um, yeah, this color. Instagram folks, I love y'all. My live is ending, but I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. It ended, so I had to make sure that I ended it right. All right, you guys, just wanted to make sure that I said goodbye to my Insta folks, but y'all are still here. But this is basically the end. But this is Mocha Inventor, like I said, by the Stay Matte line infused with coffee by Maybelline. This is a part of their Super Stay Matte Ink line. Really pretty. So I like how it comes off. What I've noticed about these particular colors is that when I like try to mix it in together with my lips, like blend it in, it starts to patch, gets really patchy. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like a dip in the formula or something, but I noticed it on me. And so what I try to do is not even like blend it in with I just like to apply it and not um put my lips together at all because it just patches. Like as soon as I do that, like it starts lifting and then I just have to keep applying and it just makes it messy. So I just like to keep my lips separated pretty much when I apply it and let it dry down. I don't know if other people have the issue, but I've noticed that I have. And I don't know if it's because I apply too much or what, but it's just not cute. But girl, this is what we got. I really, really like this look, and I really have been enjoying these products that I have been finding. But I'm telling you, Homegirl is gonna have to slow down because I have bought like how many different foundations since we've been in quarantine. I have this one, this one. So one, two, three, four. That's not a lot. But I already know that I've had foundations in my stash. And so now I just have like almost 10 different foundations now, which is crazy because it's like I don't wear makeup every single day. So yeah, but and then I have a bunch of concealers now. Like I'm just gonna pick up and show y'all and not even name them all. But all these concealers. But I also have the concealers to match the foundations because that's one of the things that I think I'm also going to be doing. It's just like when I buy a foundation, also buy like the concealer to match it so that, I can actually use products that are compatible and get a really nice look. But thank y'all so much for joining me today and getting ready with me on my little baby's birthday. I'm about to go and enjoy her and see what else we get into. Obviously, we're trying our best to be safe and not be out here just, acting like we're not having to be socially distant and all that good stuff. But I think for the most part today, we went, got her washed at the little doggy store or pet store, sorry. And then we went to the doggy park, which we didn't stay there long. So we may make a trip back there later. But I'm also going to be doing like a live Zoom event later, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been in the mood to be around people today. I'll be honest with you because, like I said, this is my first day off in 2 weeks. And so, honey, you already know. Like, she is not about. Not about being around people. I'm just not. I just need to have me time. But thank y'all, fam. I love y'all. I'm always excited to catch up with y'all on YouTube because y'all know my videos. As much as I've been trying to stay on schedule, my life gets busy at times, but y'all are still my priority. And so my hope is to, now have some more stability since we are out of the underground weeks for work for me because usually I have to do like training and opening and stuff and classes starting. But that's only like once a year. And every other time, I'm pretty much good to keep up with my content. So I thank y'all so much for tuning in today. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this look and also found this to be helpful, found some new products that maybe you didn't even know about. And hopefully, I could have helped to bring those to light today, which hopefully I did. Still going strong with my little box braids, and I'm obviously covering them a little bit with this little puff today. But I like this. I actually like wearing this when I do my makeup. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm gonna quit rambling and get off here. But I really, she feeling herself. So y'all, I'm just having my little moment. But thank y'all so much. I love y'all. And until next time, love bucks. I'll see y'all then, Lord willing. Talk to y'all later.